boys, and welcome to a brand new episode of my Can I Turn This Team into a Champion Within 3 Years series. We are now doing I think, was it now, 28th team? 29, 30? Yeah, 28th team, wow. Or no, wait, no, 26th, yeah, 26th team, the Detroit Pistons, who have been eliminated by the Cavs in seven. Um, I mean, frankly, yeah. I don't know. Pistons just didn't seem like they were the same team that we thought they would be. They lost to, they lost in seven to the Cavs, but yeah, two straight game sevens to start things out in the playoffs is not ideal. The way they were playing some of those games, they just kind of took off some games, but that is not the kind of one seed in recent memory that I can say makes a deep run. So. They're young. I think they could get it together. I think next year might be the year, maybe. They're looking good. They're heading in the right direction, but maybe it's just a little bit longer than fans may have hoped. But yeah, we're gonna look to see if we can make another run in the playoffs and hoist the Larry O. Let's go. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be starting from today, and we'll be picking our Detroit Pistons here. But yeah, Kate Cunningham runs the show. You'd have to be living under a rock to not know that by now. But yeah, fully, I think, JB Bickerstaff, I know he kind of collapsed in the playoffs a little bit, seven uh, game sevens in both rounds. Was able to beat the Orlando Magic in the first game, but yeah, just lost to the Cavs eventually in that one. But yeah, the Pistons really just didn't show up. It was a blowout that game, so it was unfortunate. But I think this Pistons team will be back. They got a great roster assembled. I think Jalen Duren is the future, um, along with Kate Cunningham, of course, and Thompson. I think that trio is going to feed families in Detroit. But here we go. Jersey retire or player retirements: LeBron, Kyle Lowry, Mike Conley, Al Horford, Nicholas Batum, Caleb Love, Westbrook, Jordan, among others. Vucevic as well. Couple Spurs players: Ingles and McDermott and Buddy Hield. So yeah, a lot of vets. We are going into that new era of the NBA, I would say. Um, and yeah, we're not going to make any rule changes, but yeah, now is the time for this Detroit squad. Yeah, we sim ahead to the NBA lottery, and if we look at the Pistons here, I don't. We might not have a pick at all. Just got Bickerstaff locked up. I keep mispronouncing his name. It's Bickerstaff? Bickerstaff? What is it? What is it? I need to know this if we're gonna keep talking about him. If we go to coach settings, no, we'll figure it out later. All right, so draft time. Okay, so we got so we have the Timberwolves pick at 21. We'll sim ahead to this pick, see who's available on the board. So we got Ade Mara. Could draft the Michigan Wolverine, keep him within the state. And if we want to trade some other guys on the team that maybe we just aren't fully convinced about, like Chaz Lanier, I think we can maybe get rid of him, get some picks out of that potentially. The Phoenix pick, we'll do that. And Duncan Robinson's the second highest paid player on this team. That's pretty good. I'd say. Caris LeVert, yeah, 14 mil, 76. Would have liked to see him contribute a little bit more there. Get 2 firsts from the Spurs. That's pretty good. Klay Thompson, pretty decent. Davion Mitchell. Well, Mitchell's low-key kind of, it's kind of a heater. I might go for that one. I do like that. Granted, Miles Turner is very good. A lot of money, though. Yeah, LeVert, 76 versus 79. Who is the backup point guard? Yeah, Jenkins, he's pretty good. And Sasser. Yeah, we don't need a point guard. So yeah, let's actually reopen this up a little bit. So Kevin Herter didn't really play much. Jonathan Green, Levert, the Beef Stew still got another year. Paul Reed really stepped up. He played great when they called upon him. Yeah, that Magic series, he was balling. Okay. So I think yeah, I mean the Spurs cup like 2 firsts, we'll take that every day. All right, so the 21st overall pick. Let's see if we can trade out or trade for like a recently drafted player and see what might come our way. So Derek Jones Jr., Malik Monk, pretty decent. I mean, we just lost um, Levert. So I mean, yeah, getting him as a shooting guard could be a fit. Wow, Jimmy Buckets. Adding Jimmy Buckets to this team, low key, pretty nice. I mean, gives us some flexibility here. Wait, let's explore that again. For the 21st pick, and what else? Just a second? No, first. But it's our first. Okay, so if we brought him in, ideally we'd look to bring back Duran, Tobias. So, I mean, yeah, we could. Frankly, I would put Butler as our two. I mean, yeah, I think we'd be stupid not to take that trade. So 2027 top three protected. Let's see if we wanted to keep our pick, let's say, would they just go for second round picks? Because I mean that Pistons top three protection is not going to be that great either. Yeah, so massive haul there. And I'm kind of curious, how did this draft play out? Because I mean, I think this is one of the deepest drafts we've seen in years. So if we were able to get a guy like, yeah, like if we could try to trade for a Ment there, and I'm being very creative here. You know, some people might be like, just hurry the fuck up, but we want to explore all we can. So yeah, if we try to get a Ment in here, okay, so we do have the space to afford them in theory. Do they want Jimmy Buckets? We just got him. Like, why would we just trade him immediately? Does that not occur to the CPU's mind? What if we did do? Okay, we can't. Why can't we trade that? That's exactly the trade that they were trying to make with us a second ago. 2030 first. Really? They're being that stingy already? That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild of you. Pretty mean of you, I'd say. 2029? Bro, get off of Jimmy Butler, man. I feel like this is a reasonable trade. I mean, I'm being a little greedy, I know that, but I feel like it's still a reasonable trade, nonetheless. Alright, I mean, I'm good with just getting Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler for the 21st pick in the draft in some seconds. I think that's a win. Alright, so yeah, we'll accept. Yeah, I think we'll accept everyone here. I'm a little bit nervous though. Okay, so Duran, yeah, we'll extend the offer sheet. Tolu Smith, Wendell Moore, we'll decline that. Okay, so moratorium time. Bird year, unrestricted. So Kevin Herter, I think we could let walk. But Tobias, we got 4 offers. 32 mil is the top offer. So yeah, we would have to up it a little bit, frankly. Let's go 2 years for 14. If he doesn't take that, okay, that's his top offer. That's good. Yeah, hopefully he'll return. Lou Dort, don't know if would be able to afford him, but he would be a nice add, nice addition to this team. And what else could we do? Payne Watson would be sick, but he's restricted. Hardenstein at the center spot could be decent. A little backup center action. 1-2 punch. All right, so Duran will match, obviously. Tobias, Dort, Hardenstein. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead with this. I know we're not gonna be able to afford everybody. I mean, hopefully we can afford a good amount, but yeah, I think we're gonna miss out on one of either Dort or Hardenstein. Wow, we got both. Unbelievable. Okay, so Duran, Hartenstein, Stewart. I think Reed just has to go. I know he balled out, but yeah. I mean, frankly, Isaiah Stewart might be the guy. He's 15 mil. Let's try to trade both, see what we can get for that, actually. I feel like we can get something relatively cheap. Ooh, yeah, like Wendell Carter. I mean, Chase Richardson. Not totally sold on that. Christian Brown. Missy. See, like a guy like Jakob, I'd be cool with. I mean, I want to do a manual trade here. Let's explore our options. Because, I mean, like right now our centers are Hardenstein and Durant. So someone like maybe a little bit older or kind of in between, like a little tweener. Uh, yeah, and then what other position might we need? Like a two? Yeah, two. Actually, I kind of want to move. We'll put. Yeah, we're gonna put Butler at the two. So move Butler Dort to the three. So let's swap. And yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, two or a three we could use. Okay, so let's look at centers. Like Keita would be nice. Hopefully Keita and wait, why can't we do this? 17 mil they'd have to give up. Like Derek White. How much we'd be over by 6? Damn. Damn. Yeah, I don't wanna endanger anything there. Alright, so let's just build through free agency. So Chris Dunn, maybe bring in. GP, Dean Wade. Let's just figure out what we're looking at here after the tweaks. So maybe, yeah, let's move Stewart to the 4. We'll try that out. Okay, so 80 overall. Yeah, that looks fine. That works. And then Butler will move to the 2. He's an 88 now. What does he get to? 88. And then move Dort to the 3. Okay, so he gets better. Cool. So, yeah, we need a 2 and a 3. 2 and a 3. 2 and a 3. It's not a lot of guys like at this spot, unfortunately. Like Mo Wagner. No, you can't. It would be too. Damn. We need 2 and a 3. Okay, why is this so hard? Like GP, let's try to get him in for a minimum. And I guess Thibault, I'm not like. I liked him earlier in his career, but. Okay, so Payne goes to the Knicks. I guess we'll just get Chris Dunn. He seems to be the best available. It says he's a scheme fit, so we'll just bring him in. Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, we definitely, as good as the Pistons are, we just got a hell of a lot better. And Butler's got one more year on his deal, so if we can't get it done in 1 year, which I think is maybe the case here, because I mean, this team is already well equipped. We could maybe shave some money depending on how much Butler resigns for. But yeah, we're in a good spot, I'd say. Right now, we're tied for first in the conference rank, second in the power rankings. So, yeah, let's check this out. So, Butler in 85, Thompson 85, Stewart starting right now at the 4, Duran, Hardenstein. Man, yeah, great pickups here. Jenkins is not playing. Oh, wait, let's go Tendy. He might get the 10th spot. Yeah, he will. All right, I'm thinking, yeah, get to the basket. I think we go physical D. And I kind of like everything else, low key. It's all right, so we'll run it like this. Our chem's not great, 30% to start, but yeah, I think frankly with this team we've assembled, I would say the road goes through Detroit. I mean, already 11 and 3 to start is huge. But yeah, I mean, I didn't really say it at the top of the video, but basically, if you're new, I used to do this series. I've done this series last 3 years now, And basically, what we do here is take over the reins at GM, see how long it'll take us to win a championship. I give myself a maximum of 3 years. If we do it in 1 year, we accomplish our challenge. So video is over. But yeah, basically we try to take over the reins after this team's been eliminated from the playoffs and take over as GM, get hired, and take this team to the promised land as best we can. So yeah, so if we do win the championship this year, knock on wood, it's it. It's over. I'll sign off, and you can go about your evening. And then it's just stay tuned for the next video. But yeah, right now, I mean, great spot. 41 or 42-9. Let's check out. Like, I don't think have injuries come up yet. They have not. So that's awesome. Usually you get hit with a little something early on, but they're not bad. So Lou Dort, Holland, Tobias. Good for Stewart. He's a guy who's kind of been out of the rotation. Moving him to the fourth spot seems to be working for him. So Thompson, Butler, 17 per 36. He's still declining a little bit. I mean, 87 overall, though. I mean, he's still putting up numbers. Don't get me wrong. Kate Cunningham, big jump from him. Jesus. Kind of went down as assists per game, but everything else is looking real solid. So contract extensions. Butler not eligible. Why is he not eligible? Frankly, I couldn't tell you why. Why would he not be eligible? Yeah, that makes no sense. Because, like, he was with the Heat. He should have bird year rights with the Heat. He got traded to the Warriors. He wasn't cut. Yeah, he was traded to the Warriors. And then we traded for him. So he should have bird year rights for us to be able to re-sign him. I don't know. Usually it's like if they have like a 1 year deal, it says ineligible. So I'm not sure why it says that. But I mean, like goal number one in the offseason is to retain him if he's still, a decent piece and sign him for a lot less to work with that money. But yeah, we go ahead and sim the season. Jokic, MVP, Rookie of the Year, Darren Peterson, Kobe White, Sixth Man of the Year, still with Charlotte. Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year, so back-to-back for him. And Most Improved. Luka, Clutch Player of the Year. Bickerstaff, there we go. Coach of the Year, 69 wins, lol. Pretty solid, yeah, overall. 99, offense, defense, all 99s across the board. And I guess this is supposed to be me, like the generic person, but Exec of the Year, because we made the decisions for this front office, so awesome. And all right, so Cade Cunningham gets the nod for first team. Second team, any other Pistons here in the mixer? No. So yeah, we didn't have any rookies either. So we do secure the 1 seed in the East. Awesome. They got us unanimously as a number 1 seed, or number 1 team in the league right now. So Butler's a little tired. I mean, we've really lucked out with injuries tremendously so far. But yeah, okay, so sim the plan. We'll be facing off against Orlando. So same thing as last year. Looks like the same team as well. So yeah, I would like to be able to get through this Orlando team a little bit quicker than what happened in real life, having this series go to 7. I mean, granted, we have the best record in the NBA. Should be able to get it done, but you never know. All right, so game 1, we take at home. All right, game 2, here we go. We'll take as well. So, I mean, looking good. I think did Orlando steal the first game in that series this year? I don't remember. But yeah, I mean, off to a flying start. 3 games to none against this Magic squad. I think Magic are in a position too. I think they're either in a spot where, they might be taking the next step next year. Desmond Bain just arrived there, but I think it depends on the moves they make in free agency and the draft. I think they're a couple pieces away or something to fully put themselves in the right direction. But ooh, not good. We get Thompson injury 4 to 6 weeks. So what that means, Dort will fill in. So I mean, I think that was a great pickup to get Dort if he's filling in right after um, Thompson goes down with that injury. But okay, so we played the Brooklyn Nets, who have Michael Porter Jr. still, and they added the former Piston Jaden Ivey. Okay, and yeah, Traore has evolved into pretty capable point guard from the looks of it. But yeah, I think on paper we should still be solid. And yeah, I mean, we're going to be without Thompson for this series. Whoops, didn't mean to send that game. But all right, so we're up 1 game to 0. But yeah, as I was saying, we're going to be without Thompson for it's looking like this whole series. So hopefully we're going to be able to not let that hamper us. So go up 2 games to 0. Now heading to Brooklyn. I feel like Brooklyn's one of those teams that has just kind of been an experiment for the NBA. But we do lose game 3 here. Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know. It was odd at the time when they moved uh, the Nets to Brooklyn. I mean, essentially, because, I mean, they showed success in Jersey. Granted, it's been a long time since they had been to like a deep playoff run. I mean, I'm pretty sure they made the finals, right? With like Richard Jefferson and Jason Kidd, that whole team. But all right, so we lose game 5 here. All right, 1 win away. Come on, guys. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird that they put them in the like New York. I get New York is so big. In every other sport they have 2 teams, but I don't know. I just felt like I don't know. I feel like you can't rob a team from a state that only has 1 team, right? That doesn't really seem fair. Okay, so we have advanced to the conference finals. So already we're better than they are this year. So that's good news. We face off against a tough Celtics team. All right, so Grimes is their 3. But yeah, still got Brown, Tatum, and White. Little 3-headed monster that they have there. And then now, as of now, Thompson, 1 to 2 weeks. So seems like he might miss like the first 4 games. It sounds like in this series. I mean, it's gonna be a tough Celtics team to get over. Hopefully, we don't get in the hole too many games here. I mean, it just seems like losing overtime, rough one. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough to win in Boston, so we need to split the series while we have home court. It's another tight one. Come on, guys. Okay. All right, so we win game 2. All right, game 3. Here we go. We got to steal 1 in Boston. Do we have Thompson back? I mean, so far we're playing like we do. Is Thompson back? No, he's not. Wow, we're just balling out. What is he timetable wise? 1 to 2 weeks still. Okay. So we're up 2 games to 1. Can we win both in Boston? That'd be huge if we could. I've been to the TD Garden, one of the better arenas I've been to, honestly. I've been to a lot of NBA arenas, and yeah, that one is really top tier. One of the best I've been to. I've been to a lot of stadiums, period. Football, basketball, hockey, baseball, you name it. And yeah, TD Garden is quite the arena for sure. But all right, so we are able to get past the Celtics in 5. We face off against the Dallas Mavericks for a chance to win our first Larry O since, was it 04? I always forget the year. Is it 04, 05, 03? Something like that. Where they beat the Lakers. And that was LeBron's rookie year. So what was that? That was 03? No, 04. Yeah, 04. I think so. Okay, so are we still without Thompson here? Day to day. Okay. So he'll be back soon. So Clay's still there. We had a chance to trade for him. I'm glad we didn't, just because he's a 75 overall still. Or I mean, now he is. He's regressing quite a bit. But yeah, I mean, on paper, I think we're solid. I mean, especially with Thompson back. In theory, he'd be guarding Cooper Flag, so I think that would be a major help. For now, we gotta hope that Dort can be that lockdown defender. But I mean, we're a younger team. I think we're more athletic overall against this Mavericks squad. Um, yeah, I mean, give the Mavs a couple more years maybe, but with like the evolution of Cooper Flag, but I think should be able to run the table here. Feeling very confident against this Mavs team. So we win game one. Looks like we'll win game two here. Yep, 33-point win. All right, here we go. Now, how do we do in Dallas? This is going to be the biggest testament. Is this a legitimate squad that can go all the way? Or are we going to choke in these close games? All right, so we lose game three. All right, here we go. Game four. Come on, guys. Do not allow them to get back in the series. I know Kyrie Irving is there. I know he's one of those dogs you talk about in the NBA as being those clutch players. Cannot give them any like sliver of hope. All right, we're up 3-1. Have a chance to win it for one of the more loyal fan bases in the NBA, the Detroit Pistons fan base. All right, so we're up 27 here with 3 minutes to go. Minute 47, minute 17. We're jumping in. We are about to win the Larry O. Larry O is returning to Detroit. Here we go. And we got Jimmy Butler's first ever ring.
Harris kicks to Butler.
I'm such a Jimmy Butler massive fan. This is so awesome to see us get him a ring.
Now here's Cunningham to the paint. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for Detroit.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they are just moments away from lifting the trophy thanks to a rousing performance here in Game 5.
Yeah, it was really just a remarkable effort tonight, and you can see how much this title means.
Yeah, okay. Lost all Kyrie last two possessions.
This celebration for quite a while.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Cade Cunningham.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man
work.
Oh, and it's over. The Detroit Pistons are the new NBA champions. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there's a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
I'd be shocked if Cade Cunningham didn't win Finals MVP here. Yeah, I mean, what a team we put together here. Two former Thunder players who won a ring there, Lou Dort and Hartenstein. Added Jimmy Buckets, mind you. Insane that we added him as well. Of course, we get the update required thing right now, but I mean, Cade Cunningham, Finals MVP, 37, 4, and 7. Unreal from him. Finals MVP for Detroit. First time since, let me double check this here, NBA history. First time since, yeah, 03-04 season. The Pistons beat the Lakers in 5. We do the same in 5 to the Mavericks. And, yeah, I mean, look at the team right here. Kept the core intact. Add Jimmy buckets. I'm so ecstatic to see that we got him a ring. He's one of my favorite players, and it looks like he's gonna call it a season as well. What a way to go out! Wonder how he balled out in the finals. Yeah, I mean, balled out. Yeah, pretty good. It's not amazing. I mean, that Boston game balled out for sure. But I mean, yeah, Jimmy Butler. I mean, I'd say very few players in NBA history have had that kind of clutch, chip on the shoulder kind of element that Butler brought to the table, and that's why he's one of my favorite players. But yeah, Hardenstein, Ron Holland improved. Tobias Harris we kept around for another year. He didn't start a lot of games for us, but hey, we'll take it. You know, Stewart kind of beef stew stepped up for us massively. Jenkins, St. John's product, way to represent. Lou Dort, baller, 19 in game 2. Okay, I see you. And yeah, I mean, super young team. Obviously, we added some other pieces around. Yeah, Duncan Robinson to go from starter to backup to bench, pretty amazing. We did reunite him with Jimmy Butler. You know, they have that Miami Heat connection. And Chris Dunn, another guy who's, you know, been a guy that bounced around the league. Kept Paul Reed around. We are close to trading him, but I'm glad he was able to stick it out. But yeah, I mean, really great team top to bottom. Had the best record in the NBA by a pretty substantial margin there. Yeah, I mean, and I don't think we were ever down in a series, frankly. So that's pretty good testament to this Pistons squad. But yeah, that's going to do it for me today. We finally finished all the teams uh, after the conference semis. So we were down to 4, and then there were 4. We have the Knicks, the Cavs in the East, and then we have the Spurs and Thunder out West. It's going to be some great matchups. I won't tell you guys who I'm rooting for or who my pick is, unless you guys really want to know. But yeah, I'm excited to see how it all transpires and unfolds. And yeah, don't know which team I'm going to be doing the sim on as of yet, because as I'm doing this, it's literally like it's maybe 6 hours after the Pistons lost in Game 7 to the Cleveland. So yeah, a lot of NBA games still to be still to be watched, and I'll be watching them all, keeping you guys up to date in the Sims. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.